In the division for the $1 million, there's 4 of us left, so. But I'm 16-1, 11-0, amateur, 27 out of 28, man. Like, I never really lost rounds. I have over 20 finishes. I don't know how. It's just that I'm quiet. I don't like to talk a lot. I have a humongous body of work, and I let that do the talking. Grand Prix represents everything. It represents this last 8.5 years. I made my debut in March 1st, 2014, and now I'm going to fight for $1 million. It's not just $1 million, it's what comes with it.
Just give it some time. It looks like it's a little bit swollen, but it's not gonna get any bigger.
One day I did like a simulation where I had everybody on the back, and I saw Patchy on Johnny Hendrix's back, and Johnny Hendrix was UFC champion, but he was also 2-time national champion. This kid is stuck on his back for like 3 minutes, and I'm just like, nobody sees this? And the first thing I said after class, I was like, you, come here. I looked around, I was like, he's mine, I'm taking him.
I don't even know how to explain it. It's just the most competitive nature you can be in. It's a very primal feeling. It's a primal feeling I crave, to be honest with you. I crave it multiple times a week. I need to grapple live, or I need to spar hard. At least, if I'm in a training camp, at least 2-3 times a week. I do it more, but 2-3 times a week on a higher level, like a very intensified level, so I can get that primal state. In a fight, it's more primal because I get to use every weapon. In the gym, I don't have it as much. Like, I'm not trying to hurt my training partners, but I'm definitely trying to break them. Like, I'm trying to break whoever's underneath me so I can get submissions. Let's say I want to submit them 3 times before a fight. Whoever's underneath me, I need to submit them 3 times, because if I could break them, you know what I mean? I know I could break the man I'm fighting. So it's gonna be me versus Magomedov. He's 19-2. He's from Dagestan. He's really good on the ground. He's a really good striker as well, but you know, I literally dream of opportunities like this. You know, I don't get shooken up by the name, his potential, or any of that. I just look at what I'm good at and my skill set, and I know that I can dismantle any bantamweight in the world. His only 2 losses are to Peter Yan, who he's 1-1 with, and the interim champion, Rufian Stotts. So he only has 2 losses, and they're both by just close decisions. So, I mean, he could be 19-2, or he could be 21-0 in my eyes, you know, so. I'm excited for the opportunity, and I don't want to just beat him, you know. I have a 5-round fight with one of the Dagestan's best fighters. I don't want to just beat him. I want to finish him. I want to take him out. I want to put him away. And if I do that, then it might shock everyone else, but if I do that, I'll just prove to myself what I know I'm capable of doing. And that's what I expect of myself. When I think about it and I picture it and I imagine it in my brain, that's what I expect of Pat, to go out there and finish him. And I'm excited to see what he has to offer, because each fight I learn more about myself too, you know? Each war, like, each time you go out there, man, from the walkout to the weigh-ins, it's like a war, man. It's a different chapter in a book, and it's important to write it the way you want it, because you can't go back on it once it's done, you know?
I've worked with Patchy quite a bit. Patchy's one of the most talented guys I've worked with. You know, he can submit anyone. You know, his guillotines, back take are some of the best in the world. I trained with him for almost a year. Now, some people pick it up naturally. You know, obviously he's had coaching here and there, but some people, the chokes has come natural to him. I mean, it's like the guillotine back, he's able to get there from anywhere. Great instincts, he's able to find it, and he's able to finish anyone.
And fighting a guy like Tiger Magomedov, the guy I'm fighting right now, is it's a tough task for anyone. You know, he's a very disciplined fighter, and I have a lot of respect for his work ethic. And you know, these guys don't cut corners, man. So I have to be the best version of myself to be able to compete with this guy. This will be a coming out party, I think, for me. And I'm not cutting any corners. Like, me training, I'm training like I'm fighting the pound for pound best fighter in the world right now. So I think, you know, December 9th, when it's for all the marbles, I think I'm gonna show what I got. Man, I'm so obsessed with what I'm doing and fighting that I don't really even think about nothing else, man, you know? It's not me thinking about world titles or how I'm gonna win one. I don't even want to think about it.